Tell them fuck with me. Appetizers of success. Put an app in for greatness and patience told me this well. Okay. Look for action and practice to get a hold of yourself. Time is of the essence and every second gonna help.
What is going on, Reed Nation? How are you guys doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. Apologize for not posting much of anything. It's just I get so tired, get so busy, man. School has kept me in a type of momentum that I cannot obtain at the moment when it comes to trying to post videos. I think the week 3 of the roster reveals tomorrow, so I will be doing that on my channel. I always try to get a chance to do my WWE 2K18 videos just for you guys. Now, this is something that really made me upset, and I don't know if it should, but it did. Apparently, as you see from the title, WWE 2K18 roster news updates: Hulk Hogan unlikely to be included after latest omission by WWE. Now let's check this article out because I want you guys to see it yourself as well. But if you haven't, make sure to like button on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 20,000 subscribers. Now, look at this article. It's ridiculous. It shows it right there. It shows it right there, right here. Basically, this is what it says, and I'm going to read it out for you. It looks like the World Wrestling Entertainment WWE is not ready for Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan just yet. He may not be a part of WWE 2K18. WWE leaves out Hulk Hogan once again in a recent survey asking for fans of their 10 favorite WWE superstars, WWE NXT stars, and WWE legends. According to Wrestling Inc., Hogan was not a part of the list. Wow, I would have put him up there, or you know, at least give him the NWO attire in the video game, or at least put him in the game. It says he wasn't on the list choice, while legends like Dusty Rhodes, Goldberg, Eddie Guerrero, The Ultimate Warrior, Bruno Sammartino, Ric Flair, Roddy Piper, Shawn Michaels, Sting, Steve Austin, Randy Savage, The Rock, Undertaker, Triple H were all there. This comes to many a pretty clear indication that WWE is not ready to welcome him back yet. That being said, fans might not want to hold out hope he will be in the WWE 2K18. WWE and Hulk Hogan parted ways back in 2015. Which sucked ass, after a video of later going off a racist rant made the rounds. The company removed each of every reference of the superstar of its website, including his merchandise, from official WWEshop.com. He planned a downloadable content DLC appeared in WWE 2K15, which ultimately canceled, and Hogan nowhere to be seen in the game that followed. Dang, all his downloadable content was gone. I didn't know because I didn't play with Hulk Hogan in 2K15 because you had to buy him a DLC, and I was like, well, if he has the same moveset from 2K14, I'm not gonna really care to play with him. But that's pretty. At the same time, it's both pros and cons to what he did. But I still feel like he should be in the game because it's whole fucking Hogan, man. They're doing him like Chris Benoit, man. Well, not technically Chris Benoit because WWE still mentions Hulk Hogan, but that's a different story. I don't want to get into it. 2K Games has been teasing this year. Was an iteration of wrestling simulation hit. The developer recently revealed 37 superstars, including WWE 2K18 lineup. Yada yada. We already mentioned that from the first roster reveal. The game releases October 17th. As you see down there, it has the Miz and Maurice's entrance was pretty good. Now we're gonna be talking about this situation. Now I love Hulk Hogan, man. Like I honestly, my favorite Hulk Hogan character was the NWO Hulk Hogan character. That character solidified everything that he's done years before. Like he made his original gimmick look like it was nothing compared to this new one, and it's just sad to see that what he did like ended him not being in what game in the 2K game 2 years in a row. Like he wasn't in 16 nor 17. Like I see a lot of people in community creations like sitting there creating this dude, and I'm like, dang, like it's pretty messed up. But at the same time, I understand because he did make a racist joke, or not joke, but it was a racist, racist comment. I believe I heard the tape. I believe he was talking to his daughter. His daughter was dating a black man, and he was like, I don't want that N-word around me or something. I don't know what happened, but I remember listening to a recording from it because it was leaked. Apparently, this recording was this recording was, you know, was around like when the phone's vibrating. So I was saying that I believe this he did this around a couple of years back before this even was posted. So I think this was around maybe before he came back to the WWE. This had to be around TNA days. But you know how petty WWE is. They make sure that anything they make any, like, they just it's so petty, man. Because if he was outside of WWE, they shouldn't have done that. Because I do feel like the recording was probably before he came back to the WWE, you know, after the TNA stuff, you know, and then WWE would be petty to bring that back upon him, you know, and it's ridiculous, but at the same time, you know, I do understand, but I mean, it didn't make sense to just take all his merchandise off WWEshop.com just for one of the racial slurs. I guarantee you, if Alberto Del Rio was to say a racist slur, his merchandise would still be up. Or let's say if John Cena said a racist slur, they probably wouldn't do nothing. They wouldn't even take off his merchandise. You know, it's just one of those things that I feel like Hulk Hogan shouldn't have been like that much of like, they shouldn't have punished him that much. I mean, taking him, you know, taking his merchandise is pretty kind of fucked up. You messing with his money, you know, because he was getting half of that money from WWE. And, you know, WWE was getting half of that money as itself. Like, it was half and half. You know, I really do wish he was in 2K18. Hopefully, we get his inclusion, but it's likely we don't. You know, let me know down below. Would you like to see Hulk Hogan in WWE 2K18? And if he's not in 2K18, do you think he'll be in 2K19? I believe he will be. And if he's not in 2K18, he's got to be in 2K19, man. From looking at the graphics that we have now, his implication in the game would be really good because his scan would be off the charts crazy. But WWE, you know, being petty. And we've seen this happen before with situations, you know, making it like hard for people to come in the video game. Like Alberto Del Rio was technically still in the WWE when they were created 2K18. But since he had issues with the WWE, calling Triple H out, flicking the WWE, it's not likely he'll be in the game just because of that. Like, if you piss WWE off, they will make sure that you're not in the video game. I promise you that. They're gonna make sure you're not in the game. And I would be on their good side if I was you. I'm just saying, you know. I don't know who else is gonna be an inclusion of the video game at the moment. We will probably see tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? So we got the screen. We're gonna have the screenshots, more entrances tomorrow, man. I'm getting prepared for it. You know, my hype for it is a little bit there, you know what I'm saying? But I feel as if when I get the game, I would be more hyped for it. But I'm still waiting for that My Career trailer, and the game comes out, and really, if you want to be technical, it comes out in a month because September's almost coming. So I'm gonna count it as it's gonna be coming out in a month. So we gotta get some shit, you know what I'm saying, soon, a week or two. But if you enjoyed the video, like I said, make sure that like button, thumbs up button, and subscribe to the channel. 20,000, most definitely, and I'll see you guys later. One love, peace. Catch you later. Re Nation, I'm out. See ya.